Class 1 Series, car 189 Ian Baker finished 5th with 75 points. In car 111 Andrew Murphy finished 4th with 83 points. In car 182 Pat Phillip finished with 101 points. In car 169 Chris Colburn finished with 121 points. And on top, in car 103 Troy Duff with 155 points, topping the Class 1 Series. In the Class 6 Series, there were 13 competitors, and clearly the biggest field of the weekend. In 13th spot in car 608 was David Ellsworth. In 12th spot in car 648, Tammy Daly on 25 points. In car 623, Keith Daly on 33 points. In car 605 was Rob Scott on 47 points. Car 611, David Lognan on 55 points. In car 637, Richard Tassin with 59 points. Car 676, Darren Barker on 73 points. Car 644, Aaron Phillips with 77. Car 602, Michael Schneider with 79 points. In car 666, Craig McDonald with 101 points. In car 650, Cybran de Klerk with 102 points. In car 659, Brett Thorne 113, and finishing in first spot in the Class 6 series was car 603, Jeff McNivan with 117 points. In 8th spot in car 826 was Michael Orr on 39 points. In car 838 was Ross Chalicone on 47 points. In car 835 in 6th spot, Layla Chapman on 67 points. In 5th spot in car 889, Matt Gardner with 89 points. In 4th spot in car 879, Travis Rosewarm with 93 points. In car 831, Brett Morgan on 101 points. In 2nd spot, car 813, Anthony Jones on 105 points. And on top of the leaderboard in the Class 8 series in car 877 was Dan Brown on 155 points. The Class 10 series, the leader and only competitor of the series in car 1032 is Michael Marson on 155 points. In the Class 5 series, in 3rd spot on car 527 was Brad Edwards with 53 points. In 2nd spot in car 520, Stuart Chapman with 65 points. And in 1st place in car 579 was Kym Barber on 75 points. In 7th spot in car 6611 was Campbell Smith with 23 points. In car 6613 was Tara Cheslowski with 73 points. In 5th was in car 6680 Chris Land on 85 points and a spectacular flip, might I add. In 4th spot in car 6678 was Bruce Thompson on 95 points. In 3rd in car 644 was Zach Marsh with 113 points. In 2nd spot in car 6633 Dave Muir on 127 points. And in 1st place in car 6626 was Brayden Mifsud with a total of 141 points. The Class 7 Series, in car 711 bringing up 6th spot was Larissa Chapman with 59 points. In 5th, car 730 Emma Murray with 79 points. In 4th spot, car 762 Cameron Sherwood on 91 points. In 3rd spot in car 778 Jodie Allen on 103 points. In 2nd spot in car 725 Ethan Murray on 131 points. And bringing up the top of the leaderboard in car 722, Jason Keane on the leaderboard there with 149 points. Class 3 Series, finishing in 2nd spot in car 364 was Taylor Teichman on 29 points. Finishing top of the leaderboard in car 351 was Steve Orr with a total of 155 points. Unluckily, Taylor Teichman had a few DNFs in the sections, enabling her to complete the weekend. In the unlimited class, car 40 Yarn Cry finished first with 155 points. In the class 4 series, car 412 Steve Kidley finished with 5 points. Unfortunately, due to mechanical errors, he was unable to even start the competition. In the Queensland Aurora Off-Road Championship 2018, the outright points leaderboard is as it sits. Position in 10th spot is car 605 Rob Scott on 44 points. In 9th position in car 637 Richard Tasson on 45 points. In 8th spot on car 103 Troy Duff with 46 points. In 7th spot on car 644 Aaron Phillips on 47 points. In car 1032 in 6th spot Michael Marson with 48 points. In 5th spot, car 602, Michael Schneider on 49 points. In 4th spot, car 666, Craig McDonald with 50 points. In 3rd spot, car 659, Brett Thorne on 52 points. In 2nd spot, car 650, Cybran de Klerk with 55 points. And leader of the 2018 Queensland Aurora Off-Road Championship in outright points is car 603, Jeff McNivan with 60 points. I'm Jesse McDonald and this is the Queensland Aurora Off-Road Championship 2018.
That wraps up day 2 here at the Federal 100, which is the first round of the AASA Aora Queensland Off-Road Championship and Junior Championship. Had a great weekend, fantastic weather. Yeah, huge thanks to our sponsors here for the event, ARB, Autobarn, Mickey Thompson Tyres, and our local sponsors IGA as well. So it's been a great event. Competitors had a great time. We've had an awesome time running it. Yeah, if you want to know more about off-road racing, head to our Facebook pages. There's Queensland Off-Road Racing, QLD Off-Road Racing, and also our Gympie Off-Road Club page as well. Get on there and get in contact with somebody who knows something about the sport, and we can get you out into off-road racing and have a great time. Clayton Chapman, see you later.
I'm joined by Dave Muir.
Yep.
What are you driving, Dave?
Today we've got our YXZ, our Yamaha YXZ. We brought down from the Burdekin in North Queensland.
Yep.
So this is that first round of the AASA Queensland series. The next round is at our home track, so we've really got to turn up here today and start our points.
How you find the track today?
Oh, well, like everyone, we're struggling with the wet. A couple of creek crossings are fairly challenging, to say the least. But yeah, it's the same racetrack for everyone. And so, yeah, we test out the waterproof of the car and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, no, we're getting around. We're trying to accumulate points, try and be there at the end race, so then the points will add up, you know.
Well, yeah, you're not a DNF, so it's always a good sign.
No, that's right. We've got a race to get to the end of the day, and there's a young bloke up the end here that's probably giving me a bit of a toweling at the moment, but yeah, we'll probably have to wait till our round to be able to sort him out.
Bit of water between here and there.
Yeah.
Joined by Andrew Murphy. And Andrew, how you been out there?
Yeah, no, going okay this weekend. We come off a bit of bad luck 2 weeks ago. Had an unfortunate rollover and a bit of a fire. Didn't think the car was going to be ready, but yeah, here we are.
What happened there?
Just hit a corner a bit wrong and tucked a wheel in, and yeah, just an unfortunate rollover.
And tell me how the track's playing today.
It's very slippery, but can be a ton of fun as well. Yeah, a couple of corners catch you off guard. I don't think there's a car out here that hasn't looped out at least once, us included. Yeah, no, it's pretty good, hey.
And how your time's been?
We're not the quickest today, but like I said, we only bolted the car back together and started it Friday night at 9 o'clock for the first time. Considering what's going on, I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh, good on you. Well, good luck and hope to see you on the podium.
Okay, thanks, mate.
Good on you. All right, I'm with Craig here. Craig, welcome, mate.
Yeah. How you going?
Yeah, I'm not too bad now. I'm heading out there to do a bit more filming, but day 2, how's the track treating you?
Oh, awesome. It's an awesome track. It's one of my favourites, this one.
What do you like about it?
Oh, it's just quite flowy. You got a couple of creek crossings. You get wet. Yeah, no, it's good. It's nice. It's just nice for these buggies anyway.
And what are you driving?
Can-Am X3.
Yeah, and it's handling beautifully.
Loves it. Yeah, no, it's good.
I'm joined by Ian Baker, one of the competitors here at the Off-Road Championship Round 1. And Ian, how's the track playing?
A little wet today, yeah, a little wet. For a little buggy like ours, it's low and deep.
What do you drive?
I drive an old 1989 beam car, a Pro-Lite beam car.
Now not only do you drive, but you're providing a great service for the community. You're supporting injured and ill veterans. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, sure. We're a small charity that is solely set up for a challenge program for injured and ill veterans. So predominantly those with post-traumatic stress disorder, but physical or mental injuries who aren't finding confidence in society, cannot reintegrate, and that's the key part of our program, is reintegration into society. Okay, get the value back, show a bit of self-confidence, and we use off-road racing to do it.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, well, it's a beautiful medium. Off-road racing is a unique community, very, very supportive. There's not one team out here that won't stop and come and help us when we go. They understand when we get new veterans in here that we could be a bit slower off the mark, that they'll probably catch us because we're settling a veteran down and giving them the confidence to go faster and faster, and they're all very good about it. And it's a perfect environment. We've got a lot of great success over the years, and we'll continue to do so it's good.
You talk about the success, just how many veterans do you get to participate in this?
It's a phased program, so we'll to get veterans through the program. We've actually had around about 20 to 30 in cars, but as far as going and talking to them, getting them out of the house, getting them hands-on tools and things like that, you talk upwards of near on 100 so far. But this is an ongoing program. So where there's a lot of programs that go out there for veterans that are like Trojan's Trek, which I love, they're a really good program. They go and do Kokoda Track. It's about 1 month to 2 months. So we're ongoing, we're year round. So they'll drift in and out. And they'll drift in and out regards to their confidence and their health, and that way we give them an overall wellness rather than just a one-off hit.
So not only that, how do people get involved if they want to support your charity and service?
Simply catch us up on Facebook, look on RSL Ramus Rover Racing.
So that's RSL?
RSL Ramus Rover Racing, and you'll find us on there. And you can link through that. We actually have a GoFundMe at the moment. We have a symbiotic relationship with Race to Recovery in the UK. Same sort of stuff, UK veterans, but they're part of the Royal Foundation. And they're going to the Goodwood Festival of Speed.
Oh, nice.
And we've got 2 of our guys that have been invited to go over as guests of Lord March, who owns the Goodwood Festival of Speed.
Well, that's brilliant.
So get on board to GoFundMe. Have a look at that. Look up Aussie Vets to Race to Recovery. Aussie Vets Race to Recovery. We need every dollar to fly the guys over there. They're going to be looked after by Race to Recovery once they get there, and they're going to be doing the Forest stage at the Goodwood Festival of Speed.
There you have it, Aussie Vets to Race to Recovery. Remember, visit the Facebook page. Any help is appreciated, and they're doing a great service here supporting our veterans who support us and protect us. Thanks a lot, Ian.
No, thank you.
Good on you.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, we're here at Gympie at the Gympie Auto Sport Club Federal Race, and the track was very, very wet and slippery when we got here. It was virtually every corner was muddy and slimy, but it dried out luckily. There was a lot of cars going over it, so yeah, we were able to getting every lap we're going faster and faster.
So how's the car handling the track?
Yeah, the car's a bit heavy, I think, and because we're two-wheel drive, we're a bit slower, and one's got to take it very careful because there's little traction, but it's the first real good outing with our supercharged car, so we're very happy so far.
Joined by Keith here, and Keith, what are you driving?
Can-Am X3 in the Turbo UTV class. I'm running I qualified 15th from the start. I've dropped down the list a little bit. I was on some tyres that were slipping around, a bit muddy out there.
Are you enjoying the day out there?
Oh, magic, couldn't do better.
And tell me, how's the track playing for you?
Pretty good now. I just changed tyres, so it went a lot faster than that one, a lot quicker, a lot easier to get around.
What'd you change from?
I changed from some 30-inch tyres up to some 32-inch with a bit more mud tread on them to get through the mud.
Made a bit of a difference?
Oh yeah, I was having a look around for some snow spikes, but I couldn't find any.
All right, Keith, good luck, mate, and thanks for joining us.
No worries, thanks a lot.
I'm joined by Michael Snyder. Welcome, Michael.
Right, thank you.
How's the track playing out there?
The track's pretty wet. There's some deep water crossings and stuff, so which is good. It's a humid day, as you can see. It gets quite warm in the car, especially when you're lined up waiting. So it's great to hit that first jump and just get doused. I think we get about 8 litres of water in our suits every time we get out. Yeah.
And tell me, what are you driving?
The latest 2018 Can-Am X3. Yeah, brilliant little car.
She handles the track all right?
Yeah, well, as you can see, I think the first 8 positions these cars occupy, they're just purpose built for this. They accelerate well, stop well, handle well. No, great little car.
You might end up on the podium at the end of the day.
We'll see what happens. We're just trying to sort of drive consistent laps and just see where we end up. Yeah.
Time's all right?
Yes, pretty happy. I think we're in 4th as of this morning, so we'll just see what happens. There's a lot more racing to happen today.
Mate, plenty more can happen between now and then.
Good on you, mate. Thank you.
Good on you, Mike.
Thank you.